welcome to part 2. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm starting to feel a little bit worse. I've not been very well for a couple of days, so you have to excuse me, I'm a little bit sore throat. So part 1, it was just an introduction really as to the fact that I home educate a 5-year-old, that he would be in his second year at school. I was quite taken aback by how many home educating parents and families there were, and basically I'm enjoying it so far, and so is my little lad. Now if he wants to go to school, I've never stopped him, and if he asks me one day, can I go to school, mummy, then I will go along with what he wants. But right now he is so social. We have regular meetups, we go out for days out, we actually get a massive discount because we do group bookings. We get school discounts as well, so like if a school booked for a trip, for example, we would get the same discount. So we've been caving, we've been to lots of places, and we've had such a good time. There's lots of workshops as well, but I'll get into that in one of the other sections. This is sort of more of an overview and a bit more of the reasons why people do it, why families do home educate. So my reasons I sort of covered in the first part, and it was about how I don't agree with little children going to school at that age, that they should be outdoors learning, learning through play, getting used to their environment, being social, not being stuck in a classroom with a load of kids that rarely get out and get some decent fresh air, apart from on a concrete playground once a day. They're thrown together with children that just have a birthday in a certain amount of time, not because they might like each other. So there's lots of reasons, and also obviously my son has some health problems as well, so he has a lot of hospital appointments, which, as you can imagine, would be taking him out of school. So there's some of my reasons, but some other reasons here, the most common reasons for home education are to provide a more personalised and adaptable learning environment, one-on-one, you can't beat it. Second one here is some parents object to the national curriculum and the teaching. The children are taking an awful lot of tests. I had friends that had 2-year-olds in nursery and preschool that were having homework. That's insane. And then here as well, they're not ready to start yet. Now, a lot of people don't realise this as well, is that when your child hits 4, their official start date in the closest September to when they're 4 years old, depending on whether it's before or after the 31st of August, parents can actually put their children back a year until they're 5. You don't have to start your children at the first time you're told you can. And I didn't know that either, but that's very true. So that's why some people do a year of home ed until the child would be going into their second year at school. Another one here, before young children, they don't feel that they're ready for academic instruction. An expression of the family's philosophical or religious convictions. And again, bullying. So these are some of the reasons that parents go for it. Now here, it tells you quite a lot about finding out more information about it. There's a lot of websites, and I will be posting some links. But this website is where I first went for my information when I decided I wanted to home educate. So it tells you why, approaches. This one does actually cover literally everything. So there's a massive myth that the children won't be socialised. You think of home education, you think of poor children stuck in the house and never getting out and never making friends. If anything, the children are much more social because they get to choose who they play with. They get to play with children who could be a year or 2 older or a year or 2 younger that they would never come across in school, but they've clicked with. Honestly, the children at home education, whenever we go, are so friendly. But I'm going to cut this off now, and I'm going to come back in part 3. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.